can have time with the family and still be able to make money from the phone.
I would say, buying my first car at 19.
It was a way I could travel more, travel to nicer places. Being a part of a community where we can just learn and grow together.
Okay, so here we have one of our students, Jana, all the way from Slovakia, but lives currently in the UK. Jana, how you doing?
Hi, I'm okay. You all right?
I'm good. So we're going to ask you a few questions just to find out a bit more about your journey. So how long have you been training with our community and what was you doing prior?
So I've been in the community over 5 weeks now, but in the trading industry, it's been 2 years. And before that, I was part of a different company, but the things they said, I didn't achieve that. So that was the reason I really want to be part of something different. So that's why I joined the GFU.
So you've been trading for 2 years. So after 2 years, what made you want to choose this community if you've been trading for that long already?
Okay, so when it comes to community, I was really focused on the leaders and on the right educators because as I've seen a lot, I didn't really reach what I wanted to reach when it comes to trading. And that's when I literally see the opportunity with this community to really achieve the right path when it comes to trading.
So you've been trading for 2 years. What would you say was one of your biggest challenges?
When it comes to challenges, it was definitely consistency and see the improvements from week to week. So then I realized there's something missing, and I really think that I wanted to be the part of the community before. So even that being said, with the training itself is something I really want to do, but I was missing to be part of like-minded people, and that's what I found is this community.
So what has been your favorite product to use and why?
So when it comes to product, I try all a different variation of it, but my best thing and the product I'm passionate about is definitely scanners, purely because as a mom, as someone working individual, I'm a busy person, right? So when it comes to scanners, I'm not really sure about the entries and exit when it comes to trading, but the scanners, because they give me almost 80%, they're doing everything for me. So my job is literally just copy and paste numbers, and that's what I like it. When it comes to look after the baby, when it comes to look at the household, and I like the fact that literally my brain doesn't need to work as much because the scanner is doing everything for me. And that's the best part of it, to have the time to spend with the family instead of looking at the charts for hours.
And what has been your biggest achievement trading with our community?
That I can be home with a baby, so I don't really need to trade my time for the money, Okay. So that's the biggest thing, that I literally can earn as much as I'm in work. No overtime, I can be home, I can have time with the family and still be able to make money from the phone. And that's the biggest thing I've ever, that's something I'm really craving for in my life, to not trade the time for the money.
And what's your number one advice for someone who's brand new that's looking to get started in trading?
I know when it comes to starting a new thing, that lots of people get confused, are scared, but what I would recommend is to, as we can overthink the worst scenario, just overthink the best version, overthink the fact that you literally can explore you can literally open a new door to the new life you've always been, dreaming about. But yeah, definitely, if you see the potential, if you see that this might be the thing that is going to change your whole life, then 100% do it. Even if you're scared, even if you're tired, we all have a life, we all have a different excuses, just go for it. There's nothing more than just, when you have the click in the head, like, this is what I want to do, this is what literally can change something in my bloodline. So just go for it. No emotions, just go for it. Do the first step.
Love that. All right. Thank you so much, Jana. I appreciate your time. And we're looking to hearing more success stories from your side.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. So we have Sarah D all the way from London, UK. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good, thank you, Bells. How are you?
I'm very well. So for the listeners, how long have you been trading with our community and what was you doing prior?
So with the community, I've been trading almost 2 years. Prior to that, I was working in corporate UK, climbing the corporate ladder and just living paycheck to paycheck, really.
Wow. And what was you working as?
I was working as finance operations manager in wealth management. Although it was wealth management, it was still, paycheck to paycheck living. So, yeah.
So what initially got you interested in wanting to learn how to trade?
So, truthfully, I didn't actually look for the opportunity. I was looking for different ways to create another stream of income, but I stumbled across this opportunity, and someone actually introduced me to this concept and idea of leveraging education and being able to make money from your phone, and that's what got me interested. The simple, like, copy paste trading.
So far, what's been your favorite product?
So my favorite product has been the scanners, but I also like using the GFU Connect app. Reason being is that it's simple, easy to use. It's like, a media app like IG and Twitter. You can follow the experts on the feed. You can see their chart analysis. You can see the calendar for education and also receive their trade ideas in real time. And it's all at my fingertips.
Oh, love that. And
Yeah.
what's been your biggest achievement trading with our community?
Yeah, so it's like having the ability to make money myself. So now I can just literally go in, have a look at the market, see what's happening, and have the control to be able to make money myself, and also the expansion of my network, connecting with like-minded people where we can learn together, and also my own personal development on the journey as well, and being a part of a community where we can just learn and grow together.
Love that. Love that. What is your number one tip for someone who's brand new that's looking to get started in trading?
Yeah. Number one tip is don't rush. Take your time. Take your time to learn the skill before you think about jumping in to make money, and enjoy the journey. And most importantly, invest into your own knowledge and your skills, because that is going to be the key to succeed in this environment.
Love that. Thank you very much, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for having me.
And looking forward to seeing more of your success. All right, so we have Samuel all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Samuel, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. All right, Samuel, we're gonna get straight into it. So how long have you been trading with our community, and what was you doing before that?
So I've been trading for getting close to 3 years now, 2 years plus. And before I got started, I was basically just a broke student, looking for a way out. Didn't want to take the traditional route of, uni and all of that. I was looking for ways to make money online, and I came across you guys.
Wow. All right, so within this current platform, what is your favorite product and why?
I personally, I would say Trendwave, the scanner. It basically simplifies trading for beginners. It makes it easier for, people that have no experience come in and actually, take on the charts by themselves without having to rely on anyone. So yeah, one of my favorite products.
What has been your biggest achievement trading with our community?
I would say, buying my first car at 19. That happened last year. Something that I did not expect when I was, still 15, 16. Because here in Nigeria, it's very rare, for people that are young to actually, just do well for themselves, especially legitimately. I'm sure you know what I mean. So yeah, it was a good feeling. Also being able to travel as well.
Wow, love that for you, bro. And last one, what's your number one advice for someone brand new that's looking to get started in trading?
I would say don't do it alone. You understand? A lot of people, they think they have this attitude of, oh, I can do it by myself. Being in the right community, being with the right people is really going to save you a lot of time, save you a lot of money as well, because, beginners, they get started, they don't know what they are doing. So being plugged into the right community, being plugged in with the right people really, really goes a very long way.
Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So we have one of our students, Shannon, all the way from Canada. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. So let's get straight into it. How long have you been trading with our community, and what was you doing prior?
So I have been in Mastermind for coming up to 5 years now. I would say trading on and off for that time. And prior to being in Mastermind, I was a high school English teacher, but luckily have been able to retire from that position almost 2 years ago.
Wow, amazing. And what initially got you interested in looking into trading?
So, I was always someone who, enjoyed life. I really liked to travel. So initially when I first looked at trading, it was a way I could travel more, travel to nicer places. It turned into a lot more than that. So
Okay.
it's not just about travel anymore. I've been able to do a lot more things.
Okay, perfect. Right now within our current platform, what is your favorite product?
So I would say, coming from a teaching background, I think one of the things that Jifu really excels at is their education. We have a brand new digital platform, and I think the education they've put together from beginners all the way to advanced is just really, really good. And from a teaching standpoint, they have so many different what's the word I'm looking for? So many different teaching strategies. You have the pre-recorded education, which is good for people to stop, take notes. But then, of course, you also have the live education, which is just so good for so many different people who want to be able to ask questions, have it be a bit more interactive. So, yeah, from a teaching background, I think the education that we have is, second to none.
Wow. And last one, what is your number one piece of advice for someone brand new looking to get started in trading?
Number one piece of advice, I would say just stay plugged in. It's very easy to come in, maybe be dedicated for your first month and then kind of drop off. But consistency is what is going to compound, and it's what is going to reward you in the long term. And again, from an education standpoint, continuing to sharpen our tools is what's really going to ultimately allow you to hit the goals that you want.
Okay, love that. Love that. Thank you very much, Shannon, coming from an English teacher. That was very good advice. And looking forward to see more of your success stories.